because obviously I would need to dress in appropriate attire. So, back over here at the High Crucible, Geralt and crew are all ready for the final leg of this. So what will the new weapon, the last enhancements, look like for Rika's Dragoon Lance? Let's go ahead and speak with Geralt to take on the quest for the last leg, which will be known as Resonating with Perfection. Geralt is itching to get on with perfecting the Manderville weapons. Hey everyone. I hear Gilded's finally figured out how to perfect his ID in weaponry. About bleeding time, eh? We shall inform his lordship that you are eager to begin. Alright then, bring him on over. And even Julian's here. At long last, Rika, the end to our arduous, yet most rewarding weaponsmithing journey is finally in sight.
And a bloody expensive journey it's been. That's why I'm here not as a dutiful wife or doting mother, but as a concerned senior partner of Manderville and Manderville. Our company's footed the bill for all sorts of extravagant materials and expert assistance, not to mention the rent we've been paying for these high crucible facilities.
Geez, when did you turn into Jesse?
Even if this is the final stage of the process, that's only one Manderville weapon out of how many sold in many? Our side business in replica weapons ain't exactly booming neither, so I reckoned I needed to come and gauge the value of continuing this venture with my own two eyes.
Yeah, Gilbert. So let us offer our full cooperation to my business partner as she oversees proceedings. Now there's a sight. Seems his lordship's lost his courtship composure. What happened, Gilbert? Were you just telling me how your ridiculous wealth made you free to craft whatever you pleased? There. Geralt, always the downer. I'd be on my best behavior if I were you, Master Geralt. After all, your considerable remuneration is one of the many expenditures Lady Julian will be scrutinizing. Yeah. So you better be worth the value. Let us move on to the topic of armament augmentation, shall we? Unsurprisingly, the key to perfected weaponry lies in the application of the perfect oil, a substance known as Ultra Manderville. Will it grow to an incredibly enormous size? This superlative lubricant will serve to maximize ethereal conductivity. Again with the creepy oils. And as one might have predicted, the Ultra Manderville's main ingredient is derived from yet another incredibly rare meteoric material. Cosmic crystallite, 'tis called. When it came to the method for extracting said ingredient from a meteorite, however, my ancestor's relic was conspicuously devoid of instruction. Thus did I consult with Master Poo-Poo. Thanks to his encyclopedic knowledge of alien civilizations, he was able to furnish me with the requisite technique. I must say, 'tis a rather unorthodox process, and one I cannot complete alone. It shall necessitate the involvement of everyone present. I'm game if you are. I don't like the sound of that. What foppish nonsense are you meaning to force upon us this time? Oh, nothing too terribly taxing, I assure you. All shall be explained in due course. Ere we begin, we must tend to the tedious chore of procuring crafting materials. Rika, if you would, pray acquire the crystallite through our usual tombstone-hungry vendor. You got it. We shall require 3 goodly chunks, one for the oil's main ingredients, and the others to reshape the weaponry itself. Yes, I should warn you that these advanced Mandervillian techniques will not only enhance your armament's properties, but also greatly alter its appearance. In anticipation of such wondrous transformation, let us hurry to our tasks. Alright then, let's do this. And some seem more eager to begin than others. So we know where we need to get our stuff, so let's make our way back over to the main Aetherite and get what we need from Jagruna. So let's go and obtain the goods. Hey, Juby. And there's our Cosmic Crystallite. Thankfully, I had enough tomestones ahead of time to make sure that I could make this go off without a hitch. So, back over to the High Crucible. Yeah, ahead of the launch of the new patch, I did enough roulettes to make sure that everyone had a sufficient amount of tomestones needed to get the 3 chunks of Cosmic Crystallite right out of the gates. So, Geralt. Oh, let's have a look at them shiny rocks. Well, is this shiny enough for you? Here you go. These also do the trick. I'll grab up his lordship and we can get to work. And so as the alchemists are doing their thing, we're about to do ours. Thank you for your untiring efforts, Rika. These acquisitions are most demanding, I know, but we could not proceed without them. Crystallite of this type is said to have mystical properties. Its every mote infused with aether from its journey across the cosmos. We will use Gilded's technique to harness and condense that cosmic energy that we may extract a single concentrated drop. This precious liquid is the heart and soul of our Ultra Manderville coating. Just a single drop? That's really all you can get? Well, that's bloody fascinating and all, but would you explain the Gilded technique already? You mean to have us fighting this time? Meditating? Or what else? Dancing, my good man! Dancing? We shall perform the traditional dance of House Manderville together. You know what that means, right? And girl's like, are you serious? In his research for a viable method, Gilded failed to extract the crystallite's ethereal essence innumerable times. Frustrated beyond measure, he eventually contacted a friend on a far-off star to ask for advice. Thus did he learn the theory of compressing the crystallite's stored energies by bombarding it with a specific etheric waveform, much like squeezing a lemon. Well, given your prodigious strength, would you be able to squeeze that rock like a lemon? An inspired Gilded then returned to work, where he experimented with generating waveforms upon physical movements. One particular choreography provided the perfect resonance, and lo, the trademark Manderville undulations were born. Oh, and as it so happens, the far-off star in question was the homeworld of our own Master Poo-Poo. 'Twas his keen eye that recognized the familiar resonant properties of our gentlemanly dance, and allowed us to rediscover the extraction process. That's quite a story. Dress it up in fancy words all you want, but I ain't swallowing this ridiculous shite. Think you can extract mineral essence with your daft dancing? Ha! Count me out.
I've come in a strictly observational role, so no dance for me neither.
I guess it's up to you, Godbert. If you both so wish, we shall perform the extraction without you. As for you, Vika, your role shall be most crucial. I should like you to hold the crystallite and catch the quintessence as it falls. What is this, witch? Sure. Yeah, when are we expecting the girls to transform into fairies that look like a rip-off of Winx Club? Alright, Godbert. And companions. Yeah, apparently, yeah, it's your whole crafting crew that's come over to do the monkey dance. So, how exactly is this gonna work? You see? Let a chocobo shine. The dance lost sufficient intensity. Maybe you need to work harder at it?
For the love of... Fine.
You mean... Well, I guess... Yeah. She is Godbert's wife. I guess she would know this dance too. And the other alchemists are like, what are they doing? Yeah, no clue! Can 5 get it done? Well, Julian's additional effort is paying off. Look at them lighting it up. And now, the crystal's lighting up too. And it's floating out of my hands. And Geralt's like, what? Look at them go. In slow motion, no less. Yeah, show us what you can do, Julian. Prove to us that you're not just the lady who can swing a frying pan. And Geralt's like, okay, I've died and gone to heaven. It's bloody magical. Resonance. Tis still not strong enough. If you need me to dance, I know how to do it too, so don't hesitate to ask me to contribute. Or maybe it doesn't need to be me. Yeah, I think Geralt has been at this for so long that he's finally snapped. Yeah, we've got a 6-pack going. And now it's fading to black. And the music is stopping. As the crystal goes into the skies. Yeah, I've got the beaker. Keep going, you guys. And there it goes. Do I turn into a giant now? But yeah, I can imagine that took a lot out of you. Well, Julian doesn't seem to be all that exhausted. Huzzah! Our combined performance did the trick. Yeah, you really gave it all your all there. Master Gilded and I will take them here. Let us prepare the vial of Ultra Manderville and proceed with the final augmentations. Aye, you're about to witness the peak of craftsmanship. Just like I've seen it many times before. See, as we hear that hammer pounding. Now we apply the Ultra Manderville coating. As with the prior stage, the final composition of the ore's ingredients will greatly influence the armament's properties. I shall need you to take a moment to consider well which qualities you value most in your weaponry. So yeah, let's adjust the attributes. So, skill speed doesn't do anything for me, so I go, as I've done before, prioritizing crit, hit, and determination. And the third attribute will go to direct hit rates. Confirm attributes and receive the Manderville Trident. You are certain? Then so it shall be. And so, get ready everyone. Here's what the fruits of our labor look like. Yeah, a lance that not only has a glow on it, but also alternates between purple and blue. Behold, Rika! The work is done! The perfected art of dedicated artisans. A Manderville Trident. Show it off for all to see. The beauteous, tangible reward for all our toil and sacrifice. It's a grand sight, alright. Fighting mammoths, drinking weird booze, and dancing weirdo jigs in an old bloody way to forge a weapon, but you can't argue with the end result. Yes, indeed. There is, in fact, one other favourable consequence to finishing our project. My family's relic contains what appears to be a locked recording, and if what Master Poo-Poo tells me is correct, our completed Manderville weaponry should serve as the key to opening it. Shall we give it a try? Yeah, I agree. Let's do it. So, let's accept our final fruit of our labor, the Manderville Trident, with an item level of 665. Thank God it's not 666. The saga ends. But not completely, because we still have an epilogue to see. Yeah, one that when we did this last time, I had weird things going on with my microphone where I sounded too loud after, in my previous streams, I found myself sounding too quiet. Ah, excellent. 'Twould seem the relic has responded to your almonds. Let us commence the viewing. So let's turn on our Illuminati pyramid. Yeah, even the Arco Sidara can't help but want to watch. Yeah, hey there, Godbrand. If you're watching this recording, then I assume you have successfully brought the Manderville weaponry to its completed state. Allow me then to share some of the philosophy that went into the weaponry's creation. As I explained in my previous story, the many worlds upon which we Mandervillians resided were laid to waste by inexplicable catastrophe. The final days, one must imagine. Yes, indeed. So yeah, chill out with a cup of tea like Hildibrand did. Peace reigns upon this star for now, but we can never know when or what manner of chaos might threaten our tranquil lives. Thus did I endeavor to forge armaments with the power to repel any threats, no matter how dire. However, in the wrong hands, such powerful weapons may exacerbate the very problem they were created to solve. Sadly, for my long search for worthy wielders, those possessed of both martial excellence and unyielding moral fortitude has failed. I am left with no choice but to destroy my triumphant works. Womp womp womp. That explains how you lost the originals, eh? In the hopes that a deserving hero will one day emerge, I have decided to leave the secrets of their manufacture to my heirs. By necessity, the process must be rendered cryptic, lest these potent armaments be too readily attained. The fact that you are watching this proves that you had the wisdom to pierce my elaborate obfuscations and the discipline to retrace the grueling steps of my smithing saga. I have faith in your judgments. Do what is just, and entrust the Manderville weaponry to those who champion the ideals of peace. And go out as you would normally do, dancing like a monkey. Because how else would they go out? And there we go. All is now known. How gratifying to know that my motives will align with those of my ancestor. 'Twas my own experience of the final days which moved me to recreate the Manderville weapons and put them in heroic hands such as yours. And 'tis more gratifying still that we should succeed in the task which Godbrand himself set for his descendants. I thank you all for your valuable contributions. Well, you were quite welcome there, Godbert. I'll admit, was a bit of shock to hear we was crafting alien designs, but you hired the right smith for the job. You know the job isn't over yet, yes? There are still many weapon variants we have left to reforge. I know. Don't get your bloody small clothes in a twist. I'll stick around until the last blow is hammered. Success! For the extraction of the Ultra Manderville essence, I must ask that you call upon the assistance of the High Crucible Alchemists. It matters not who performs the dance, as long as they do so with gentlemanly perfection and aplomb. Yeah, so more dancing is coming.
It's clear to me now that the Manderville weapons are more than just a pet project. They're an investment in the future of our world.
They certainly are.
Y'all made permission to keep them on the books as an official Manderville and Manderville enterprise.
Oh, that is a relief. It'll be difficult to cover these expenses with my weekly entertainment budget. Entertainment budget? I imagine that's from the Gold Saucer? With that settled, we can continue as before. Our most excellent house, Manderville Artisan, shall handle the request to perfect other weapons in your possession. Meanwhile, our resident expert alchemist will assist with adjusting weapon properties, assuming you've supplied the requisite crystallite, of course. All in all, this has been a most satisfying experience. My thanks again, and I look forward to our next mutually beneficial encounter. Yeah, it's good to see you two again. And yeah, the alchemists from the Arcasadara are also satisfied with what they see, and they're ready to get back to work. As we earn the achievement with great power comes great mandervility, and also the achievements of getting the Mandervillious Tridents. So, yeah, as cool as the Nightwolf Lance has been, I'm going to say we give ourselves our latest and finest creation. Of course, it would help if I draw this out in the light a little, so let me walk on over. Because I don't want to swing this thing while harming possible people in crossfire, so yeah, why do you say we pull this thing out from behind my back and see how this thing really shines. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Dragoon's Mandervillian Trident for all to see. And not unlike the Gay Bulg, the very first relic weapon you get as a Dragoon, this thing is basically twice as tall as the person who's wielding it. Because yeah, you literally could put two Rikas on top of each other and it would match the height of this weapon. And these things have always had a reputation for being go big or go home, and this certainly applies to that. And so, now that you have seen the fruits of our labor, it's certainly something that makes me smile, makes Rika smile, and I hope it makes all of you smile as well. So, knowing that we now have this in our possession, that just means that there is one last leg of the journey still to do. But I'm going to take care of it next time because there's also something else that I need to look into. Because there's something that has to be looked into for possible additional quests. Something that was not done in Shadowbringers, but was done in previous expansions that they seem to have brought back to Endwalker for this final patch. Also, on top of that, I've mentioned before that in the previous video that I did a few days ago, earlier this week, that I am not going after the main story right away. I'm going to be leaving it for a while until I get to a point where we know when the new expansion is going to launch. I want to leave this for as long as I can because there's something else that needs to be taken care of. And that is me doing a redux of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. This is because of the fact that so much has changed in the last 10 years, and there's quite a few things that I have never had the opportunity to see with the revisions that have been implemented, that I feel it's only right now that I've come up on 10 years on my Let's Play as of this year to do a redux, start with a fresh file, and show you guys everything that has changed from the time that I started with EDSS all the way back in 2014. So that is something that you can look forward to, and because I'm not working right now, I'm going to start this on Monday, and I won't be doing it around my usual time. I will be spending pretty much all of next week committing myself to doing a new Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. So you will be able to see me doing that, and it will all be on YouTube. The entirety of the Let's Play will be on YouTube, so you can look forward to seeing me doing it there. And tomorrow, I will also be doing another football watch-along. My Baltimore Ravens have made the NFL playoffs, and I'm going to be doing another watch-along on tomorrow afternoon. So that's also something that I have in store for all of you guys. That will also be on YouTube, and I hope that all of you can show your support for me as I switch back over to streaming on YouTube for the next while, as we take a look at everything that's changed in A Realm Reborn, but also prepare ourselves for the climax of the story of Endwalker. And I can't wait to see all of you then to see how it all unfolds. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker live here on Twitch. See you guys back here tomorrow on YouTube on the football playoff watch-along, and then on Monday, we'll go back to the beginning of it all and begin our Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn 10-year redux. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light.